everyone, I'm JD. Welcome back to my channel. I've got two new journals to share with you guys. I'm so excited to share these ones. They're a bit different from what I've been doing recently, but always good to have a bit of a break. I have revisited my vintage style or theme though with these ones, so I'm calling these vintage bag journals, but they kind of ended up becoming sort of like ephemera folders as well. And what I love about these ones is that they include a lot of authentic vintage ephemera. So for example, in the front, to start us off, we've got authentic vintage postcards in both of them. Such cool writing. I love the writing as well on the back. And the damask bags, they're just so beautiful, aren't they? I love them. So perfect for the vintage look. And then I've got the opening page is the vintage piano paper that I've sewn around with the contrast stitching, which I love, that matches the black and the brown, I suppose you'd call that. And then it's quite embellished. It's a little bit chunky, but the great thing about these, the paper bag, it can grow and mould to the journal. So we've got another postcard and these beautiful tags from Paper Daisy Journals. There's vintage ledger paper. And this is authentic vintage receipt that I've just stapled in, so you can do some secret journaling under there. I have sewn in a lot of pockets, and these are like my embellishments I've been making recently with the vintage stamps on them. This is authentic vintage library card, and I really love the look of these embellishments. And then in this bag there is some more vintage stamps, all of the Queen, so that you can make your own embellishments if you want. So you can open up that little baggie and do what you want with that. So yeah, a lot of things in here. Of course you could use them in the journal, but I was more thinking that you could take them out. It's kind of like a happy mail in a journal and use them in your own projects and creations. I love this page too with the coffee dyed splodges. And I love just loading up the pockets, and I did them with these kind of vellum tracing paper sheets, so you can see through them. And I love this. I'm going to do this a lot more from now on. So another postcard. These ones are scanned. The one in the front, they're originals. The other ones in the journals are scanned from Vintage Originals though. Coffee dyed Rolodex card and a vintage swap card. So it is blank on the back in case you wanted to write on the back. So cute. And this is authentic vintage French ephemera. And it's got this cool illustration on the front and then the script on the back. So just kind of tuck everything in the pocket so it all shows up. Maybe I'll put it further like that. This beautiful note paper. Another pocket in the top with one of my embellishments and another tag. Beautiful note paper here. We've got an envelope pocket page with some more postcards in there. We've got the tracing paper and the gorgeous vintage sewing pattern paper. This is vintage graph paper. And then we've got some paper dolls in here. They each come with 4 paper dolls. And the little guys down here. So cute in that pocket. This is authentic vintage French book page. And then one of my sewn pockets, and this is authentic vintage, like a bridge score sheet. I love the purple in there too. And then that just tucks into the coffee dyed pocket and clips on. All the paper clips I've used are gold to match the vintage theme of this journal. Okay, that's a bit high up, but that's okay. This is piano paper that I've turned into an envelope. So again, you can take that out and use it however you want. Vintage ledger paper, this stamp catalogue, it's so cool. And then the middle page, we've got one of my embellished glacé envelopes with the vintage stamp and the label and another tag inside. And this is a vintage piano paper pocket that I've just sewn again, and a flash card. So I like how that just tucks in there. Lots and lots of pockets and things in this journal. I love it. Here's another one of my window envelope pockets, and another tag in there that you can take out. And then we've got one of my tags with the vintage music paper, and you can write on the back of that. And this coin tag from the lovely Bonnie and Clive with an actual coin in there from 1954 from Australia, by the way, so if you're wondering where it's from. There's the French paper. This is so cool. So I've got another postcard here in this large pocket. This is Tim Holtz ephemera, so one of those card type pieces. Really cool. I love the Tim Holtz ephemera. And then this is one of my little notepad thingies. You can chop that up if you want and use them to embellish different bits and pieces. And so here we've got vintage postcards again. Look at all that writing, so cool. I should mention that one of them is already sold, one of these journals. There's still one available. And I've got to try something new. Instead of putting it up in my Etsy, I thought just get in touch with me, and if you can do PayPal or direct deposit if you're in Australia, that would be ideal. If you want me to put up in Etsy, I can definitely do that, but just contact me if you're interested. One of my scrap clusters with vintage ledgers and papers, and then a gorgeous little label, and then the gorgeous embellishment. Another receipt paper. I love the writing here, the vintage numbers. You can journal under there. Another one of the pockets. And so we've got another tag. We've got a guest check that opens up. And then we've got another Tim Holtz ephemera piece. And we've got a vintage tea card, another authentic piece of vintage ephemera. So cool. Now, and vintage music paper as well. This is an envelope in the vintage style. I love these, so cute. Again, you can take that out and do whatever you want with that. And then back here we've got a vintage pocket with, another vintage pocket, another embellished pocket with a coin envelope. Again, you can do whatever you want with that. And another tag. And then I included one of my ruffles because the colours just fit with the colour scheme. I like how you can see it there. And then I just paper clipped in one of these botanical cards, note card thingies. And then this is authentic vintage notebook paper. So it's really cool seeing someone's handwriting in there. Love, 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 love that. And then we've got just some extra postcards tucked in the back for fun. Just for like an extra surprise. And that is the journal. Of course, I add a few freebies and everything else along with it. I might tuck them into the pockets as extras, so instead of just putting it separate, we'll see what happens. So I'll just do a quick review of this one. So there's the library card, but very similar. We've got the stamps and everything. And this is the flash card in this one, so cute. And the vintage piece of ephemera. And yeah, I'll leave my email below, or you can contact me through Etsy or Facebook or whatever. I love the dresses. Oh, here are the paper dolls. They've all kind of smooshed into one. Let's spread them out a little bit so you can see them. There we go. Yeah, just get in contact with me if you're interested in purchasing one of these journals. But I'll just quickly flip through so you can see that it is pretty much the same. This is a coin from 1953. And this is the piece this time. Gorgeous dresses. The same postcards. On the inside, this is what the label looks like in this one. It's a round one. The cluster at the back, there's the same paper. This is the tea card in this one. So cool. And that's the envelope in this one. Same bits and pieces here. Same kind of ruffle. Oh, and there's the botanical card. The same vintage piece there, and the same postcards at the back. Alright guys, so we'll see how this new method works. If it doesn't work out, I'll come back and let you know that it's up in my Etsy. Otherwise, just get in touch. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!